It's called the liquid facelift, and it may be for you if you just want to see some slight changes to your appearance.
It can make you look younger, more rested, and really bring your face to life. Dr. Cadoux with Greenspring Medical Aesthetics is here to explain this really easy process. I had never heard of this before. Doctor, it's great to have you here. So what is a liquid facelift?
It's a term that refers to using dermal fillers, which are a gel consistency, not water consistency, that are selectively and artfully injected in the face, usually the face, that will restore volume and create a more youthful and rested look.
And certainly the results are showing that. You've brought along some before and after pictures that just show how beautifully it changes someone's appearance.
That's right.
Walk us through what we're seeing here.
So the picture on the left here, you might think this person needs a facelift, but in fact, that aging that's occurred in this lady's face is due to loss of volume. And here I've restored the volume under the eye. There's volume in the cheek and in the chin.
Wow.
And there she is afterwards, no surgery required.
How quickly do you get the results that we're seeing right here?
Here's the best, instant gratification. You can sit on a examination treatment table. A half an hour later, you can look like that.
Oh my gosh.
Just incredible.
That is shocking. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, we have a couple more examples, I think, that you'll walk us through here, and they'll pop it up here. And it really is incredible how fillers, as compared to something more surgical, really, like you say, instant gratification. Look at this.
That's right. So this lady on the left, she has flattening and deflation of the cheek, which drops the face and gives her the appearance of a jowl. Her chin is a little weak for her profile. So after one treatment, I restored the volume in her cheek, restored volume in her chin, and made her chin slightly more prominent. Notice it lifts the jowl and lifts the neck.
She has an amazing profile now. I mean, it really is so defined. And a lot of people, I think, struggle with below the chin, right?
That's right.
They, you know, the double chin thing. But this really is amazing. How it changes.
It really give away the age, you know, when we're talking about that, especially when it comes to like wrinkles in your neck. People don't usually pay attention to that so much. Okay, so this is your next patient.
So this goes to show that this is good for even more subtle enhancement. The lady on the left looks just fine, but she has slight flattening of the cheek, slight drooping of the lower face, and the labial mental or marionette lines are more pronounced than she likes. So we did there just a subtle enhancement that takes maybe 5 years off her appearance.
Because people might hesitate. They don't want to look like a completely different person.
Right.
So this is the perfect example about how you can go slowly in the process.
That's right, exactly that.
And because it's not nipped and tucked, so to speak, it takes certain maintenance, right? If someone has to get it done again, what's the timeline look like after they get the initial procedure?
You know, the longest lasting fillers, they're so good now that 70% of the visual benefit is still present 2 years later. So usually after we get a complete, to the patient's satisfaction, restoration of their face, they'll come in every 6 to 12 months for a touch-up. A touch-up might be a syringe or so.
That's not used to what I think a lot of us hear. It's like, oh, okay, 3 months, 6 months, but 2 years is an awfully long time.
That's right.
For that to just remain with your face. So how do I know if I'm coming in to see you which ones I should use, which ones are right for me?
It's important usually, it's optimal to schedule a consult so you know what is in store and have reasonable expectations as to how much filler it would take to get a desired result and to understand the process and understand the costs. So one of the other nice things about this is that at that time we can scope out a course of treatment. Some people don't want the changes to be visible, so we go very gradually so others don't notice it. Other people have financial limitations, and so they come in gradually as their budget allows them to get more treatment.
Sure, and I think we've mentioned this before, but you know, when you're putting your appearance in someone's hands, you want somebody who's been doing this a long time, somebody who is skilled and at their craft. And why choose Greenspring over, say, another office?
Well, there are other competent offices. I don't want to pretend we're the only one. I, of course, think we're the best. But we have been in business for 25 years. I've been doing this procedure, and others in my office. I've been doing this for 25 years and have more experience than anyone west of the Mississippi.
And it sounds like you really listen, and that's what people want when they come in to see a doctor, is that you understand that if somebody wants something that's gradual, or maybe they don't want the dramatic results that some doctors may say, oh no, really, you want to go all the way to the left on this, or all the way, full spectrum, but you understand that you don't want to look like a completely different person when you start to see your friends and family.
And a lot of people, of course, notice the bad work. They notice movie stars, actors, and others who look fake, and they're very frightened of that. So when we go very gradually and sequentially, a person can be reassured that they're not going to end up with an unnatural look.
It's a thoughtful process. It's one that's going to make you look refreshed, and like you said, not some completely different person. So as always, Doctor, thanks for being here. Nice to see you.
It's a pleasure to see you both. Thank you.
Good to see you.
For a free complimentary consultation, or if you're curious about the procedures done by Dr. Cadoux, check out one of their 2 Greenspring Medical Aesthetics locations. You can call 520-628-8500 or visit greenspringaesthetics.com.
The Morning Blend will be right back.